Welcome back to Universal Wrestling Reviews, and it is time for another 5 things about this time. What did we learn about from New Japan Pro Wrestling's Battle Autumn 2022? And the one thing we've got to admit that for the next couple of years, at least, maybe even longer, United Empire will dominate New Japan Pro Wrestling. Just look at the first 2 matches on this last match show and the last 2 matches. And for the last couple of months, maybe even years, United Empire have been proving that they are one of the most dominant factions already in New Japan. And for the next couple of years, if they stay as strong as they are and stay together, they will be the strongest force within New Japan Pro Wrestling. Forget about the Bullet Club. Forget about Chaos. Forget about Los Ingobernables de Japón. United Empire will be around for years to come and will dominate the scene. There is no doubt about it. I mean, look at the first match. Francisco Akira and TJP, your IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champions, putting on a fantastic opening match, retaining their titles against a very, very, very good team in Titan and Bushi. Don't sleep on them because they were very good. This was a very good opening match. And then we got the 8-man tag where again, United Empire come out on top, dominating the scene again with Aussie Open. One of the best teams we've seen this year, in my opinion. Had some of the best matches, especially with FTR. That match against FTR, come on. Kyle Fletcher is like a regen of Will Ospreay. I swear to God. He is amazing. We're going to see a couple more regens throughout this show, trust me, that are even better than maybe even the ones that have come before. Aaron Henare, Lord Gideon Gray, man, what a character he is. Great addition, in my opinion, to this faction. Great talker, great character, perfect fit for this faction. And then you've got Jeff Cobb and Great O'Khan. Okay, they came up short, but what a match they had with FTR. And we'll talk more about FTR in a bit, but Jeff Cobb and Great O'Khan, both of them two are going on to great things. I think they could split them up maybe to keep them in, of course, United Empire, but let them go on singles runs now and get some titles there. Both of them can definitely hold gold, no doubt about it. The improvement of Great O'Khan over the last couple of years has been phenomenal. He's turned into a beast. Great character, great in the ring. Jeff Cobb has always been very good, and it's time for him to shine, man. It's time for him to put him up in the main event, in my opinion. He's that damn good. Let's get him moving, man. Like I said, United Empire will dominate for years. I mean, look at Will Ospreay. Arguably the best wrestler in the world. And we'll talk more about that later. Because at Wrestle Kingdom, I think there is only one person that he should be facing. Talking about Wrestle Kingdom, we'll move on now to talking about Machine Gun Carl Anderson. Letting the side down, man. What are you doing going to Saudi Arabia rather than coming here and putting your title on the line? If you're not going to do it here, a show like Battle Autumn, which really doesn't mean much, maybe you should save it. Maybe you should save it for a big show and open that forbidden door at Wrestle Kingdom so we can have Machine Gun Carl Anderson versus Hikuleo for the title. Let's do it. I'm pretty sure they're letting Shinsuke wrestle Muta, so why not let Carl Anderson, who's not going to be much of a let's face it, he's not going to do much in WWE, is he? Yeah, he's in a sort of thing going on now with Judgment Day or whatever, and AJ Styles. But after that, they're not going to do much with him. Trust me, he's going to be sitting in catering in a couple of weeks, doing absolutely nothing. So come January, they're doing nothing with him, he's sitting in catering. Why not let him come to Wrestle Kingdom and have a match and put the title on the line? Big show, big money match. Let's get it done. Open that forbidden door and have a WWE wrestler at Wrestle Kingdom. He might not even be in the WWE come Wrestle Kingdom, so we can still do it. But yeah, bit of a dickhead really for not turning up. If he doesn't, and he can eat a dick. Fuck you, Kyle Anderson. FTR, man. That's what we've got to talk about now. FTR. Are they the GOATs? Can they be put into the conversation with the likes of the Midnight Express, the Rock and Roll Express, Anderson and Blanchard, the Steiners, the Dudleys, the Road Warriors? Are they up there? In my opinion, they're in the top 10 at least. No doubt. They're in the conversation now. Without a doubt. They've won every title there is to win. They've done everything there is to do in tag team wrestling multiple times. And they're having banger after banger after banger. Just get out the mash and gravy, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Every time they are on a show, you know what you're going to get. And yet again, they've proven it. And who is left? Who is next for them? I want to see more of them in New Japan because they were fantastic. This was bloody brilliant. Every match they've had for New Japan Wrestling has been 5-star. Absolutely fantastic. No doubt, no question about it. Don't know if I want them to go back to WWE. They're wasted in AEW. New Japan is the place for them. Just who's next? What team? Who are they going to face come Wrestle Kingdom? Got to be a big name, in my opinion. Big name, big team. Maybe one more time against the Briscoes. Maybe put everything up on the line against the Bucks. Who knows what they could do? Those are the two teams I can think of that are worthy of probably being there and having a great match. That's all. They're the only two teams. Let's face it. The Bucks or the Briscoes at Wrestle Kingdom. Put everything on the line. Put the titles on the Bucks in AEW titles. Put everything on the line. Every title. Do it at Wrestle Kingdom, Tony. You know it makes sense. Speaking of Wrestle Kingdom, speaking of Will Ospreay, who I said earlier, who his opponent should be. And there is only one person, I believe. It's not Shota Umino who turned up at the end, man. That was kind of a letdown. I was hoping it was going to be someone else, but yeah, for this big Stardom New Japan show that's coming on the 20th, it's going to be Shota Umino, the Roughneck now, not Shooter anymore. It's going to be Shota, the Roughneck versus Will Ospreay. That was how they ended the show. Kind of flat, in my opinion. No offense to Shota, who is very, very talented, looking like he's going to do big things. And I'm very impressed with some of the other young lions. Don't sleep on Ren Narita. Can't wait to see him going up against Zack Sabre Jr. That's going to be a banger at Wrestle Kingdom. There's so many matches to come at Wrestle Kingdom. We'll talk about that in a bit. Because the one person that Will Ospreay should be facing at Wrestle Kingdom for the United States Championship is the cleaner, Kenny Omega. What other match could there be that is going to be an absolutely phenomenal contest that people have been craving for? A dream match. Ospreay, Omega. They've teased it in AEW, but we never got to see it because of circumstances. Let's do it in January at Wrestle Kingdom, Tony. Let Kenny come back to his home. Come back to where he's appreciated. Come back to where we know he is great. Omega, Ospreay, Wrestle Kingdom. That is the match. That is the money. That is what we want. Will Kenny do it? I think he would. Would Ospreay want it? Of course he would. But it's up to the powers that be to let that happen. And if it does, then there is no doubt that Wrestle Kingdom 2023 could be the best ever. I mean, the matches that are already on the show, look at them. You got Jay White and Okada for the title. That's going to be amazing. You got the 4-way match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. And we saw a teaser there tonight in that tag team match. You know it's going to be fire. You know it's going to be another banger. I mean, just get the mash ready and the onion gravy, because Wrestle Kingdom is going to be banger after banger after banger. Just get your mash out and get ready to eat it all up, because they're going to serve them up banger after banger. I mean, like I said, the Junior Heavyweight Championship, Taiji Ishimori, my guy Hiromu Takahashi, El Desperado, Master Wato, who I wasn't like big on, but he's getting he's drawing me in, and he's getting over. Trust me. In my opinion, Wato could win it all. I mean, he got the win here. I doubt he will. I think it's either going to be Takahashi or Ishimori retains. But that 4-way is going to be absolutely fantastic. You don't see many of them in New Japan, like triple threats or 4-way matches, really. So this is going to be quite exciting. And you got the new title, the TV Championship, will be decided, because we saw the semi-finals here. And Ren Narita, where did he come from? I do remember him as a young lion growing up, but I didn't think much of the geezer. I thought, nah, he ain't got much of a future, really. But he's gone off. He's proven himself, like they all do have to do. And he's come back. And he's fucking brilliant. He is like a regen of Shibata. Ketsu Shibata. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he looks the real deal. And what a match we're going to get to see when he goes up against Zack Sabre Jr. Zack's just gone to a next level. I mean, he's very entertaining now as well, on top of everything else he's doing. Like, the comedy bits with the young lions that Zack Sabre done on this show was funny. Entertaining. Great wrestler. Good match with Evil. And it's just set up another great match for Wrestle Kingdom. And there's so much more to come. Like I said, Ospreay and Omega has to happen. Carl Anderson has to be there. FTR. Open that forbidden door. The real one. The one that matters. And let's get a few more people on the show. Let's do this. Let's make Wrestle Kingdom the best it ever could be. And this show was a banger. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. Best show that there was on Saturday. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. No other show's worth talking about. This was fantastic. Thank you for watching. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. Thank you for watching Universal Wrestling Reviews. And I'll see you next time.